Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
New tonight, it is a case of owl versus owl in Northern California and the Pacific Northwest, with the culling of barred owls intended to protect the spotted owl. Action News Now reporter Christine Stoddard unpacks who's who in this animal welfare debate.
It's never going to work. The barred owls who are shot are going to quickly be replaced by other barred owls.
There are more than a dozen owl species that live in California, like the barn owl that lives in this box at Chico State. But not everyone agrees that all of these owl species belong here. Last month, animal rights groups went up against the federal government in court for approving a plan to kill nearly 500,000 barred owls, all in the name of protecting the spotted owl. The nonprofits Friends of Animals and Animal Wellness Action argued that it used incorrect data and violated the Migratory Bird Act and other protections.
Not achieve any benefits for spotted owls, but it's going to kill barred owls in extraordinary numbers.
The 2024 program was meant to take place over the next 30 years in Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. Even though the federal program hasn't been active in more than a year, some tribes and academic institutions are still carrying out the work of shooting barred owls, and they say it's working.
When we first started, the population of spotted owls was declining very dramatically on the reservation, as it was throughout the range.
Hoopa Valley tribe biologist Mark Higley told me the barred owl is an invasive species that threatens the native spotted owls, and that preserving native species is a priority for the tribe.
All native species are important to the tribe, whether they were of high cultural significance or not.
The tribe receives funding from the University of Wisconsin to kill barred owls on the reservation, as well as in 6 Rivers National Forest and the Redwood State Parks. So far this year, the Hoopa Valley tribe has killed 26 barred owls on the reservation. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife told me that the federal grant funding for barred owl removal was halted in May 2025. The U.S. Department of Interior declined to comment, citing the litigation. In California, all native species of owls are protected, like the barn owl, not to be confused with the bigger aforementioned barred owl. Chico State keeps owl boxes for the barn owls to nest.
The purpose of them is to attract barn owls for nesting, and that they then have little owlets, and as the males go to provide food for the family, they are eating from all of our gophers, moles, rats, and mice on campus for a more natural approach to pest control.
In Chico, Christine Stoddard, Action News Now.
From 2022 to 2023, Fish and Wildlife's Cannabis Restoration Grant Program provided more than $4 million to the Integral Ecology Research Center to support the recovery of northern spotted owls in Humboldt, Del Norte, Trinity, and Siskiyou counties.